So hey everyone, this is Bravely Default 2 for Nintendo Switch. The demo is actually available on the eShop as of right now, and you can certainly download it and start playing it. The game was actually just shown on the Nintendo I said I've been looking forward to playing it for a while, so yeah, very excited that they showed it. And from what they showed, it looked pretty good, but we have to see what the demo actually holds. So I'm guessing that character that they showed, the battle that they showed on the trailer, I'm guessing that battle is the end boss of the demo. So we'll have to wait and see. It does visually already have that feeling of Octopath Traveler, where that overlaying 3D effect that even the Bravely Default original games had, it does still have that feel to it.
Crossing that desert was pretty tough going. You okay, Gloria?
Oh, I've been through far worse. And besides, it's not me we should be worrying about. To see dear old Savalon half submerged like this is, well, it's a shock.
Savalon is the city. Her name is Gloria.
It's because of one
And
of
his
the
name is
crystals,
Seth.
right?
It would seem so, yes. The water crystal is here. I'm certain of it.
Water crystal. They did talk about you need the crystals to be able to get jobs.
It's a wee bit sweaty around these parts, eh? I could do with a little something to wet the old whistle.
A little something from the tavern, you mean?
Why does he look like Arden, by the way? That guy looks
There's
like
a
Arden.
fine
Elvis?
suggestion.
Elvis? His name is Elvis?
My own heart.
He looks like Arden in the trailer when he's dressed all in black. Really interesting.
Lead on, lassie. The first round's on me.
I hate to break it to you, but we have more important things to be getting on with. Just think, though, the first drink will taste all the sweeter once we've done something to earn it.
Aye,
She's great.
I suppose
I
you're
like
right.
her already.
Well, let's take care of business first. Then we can get down to some serious pleasure.
His voice is not great.
He really does make it too easy.
Hey guys. So
So
you found
as of
anything out?
the start of the demo, basically, they're already a team. So I'm guessing this is not the beginning of the game. This is somewhere a couple of chapters in.
Exchange for a few coins, eh? Seems the place suddenly started filling up with water about 2 years
Oh, auto
ago.
advance is an option. I didn't even
Everyone
notice
was
that.
delighted at first. They thought it was a blessing.
Hello, a little bit. Controls mode, two-handed. One. Oh, you have one-handed controls. That means it's very simple to go through the menu. Default movement. Yes. Oh. Clearly there was a bug, something going on where she was not loading.
You are a visitor here, yes? I would be happy to offer you a special rate for the night.
Oh, no thank you. I don't need a room. I was just hoping to ask you a question or two. Have you heard any rumors about a glowing blue stone?
I do not think so, no. My apologies.
I guess it was kind of a long shot. Never mind. Sorry to bother you.
But wait. It may have nothing to do with anything, but I did hear one intriguing little tidbit.
Everybody here? Good. I just heard something pretty interesting from the innkeeper. So apparently, there's some ruins out in the desert where people said they saw some kind of strange stone.
Interesting. But how do we know it's not just idle gossip?
In the absence of any alternative avenues of investigation, we have little choice but to at least go and take a look, wouldn't you say? Did she tell you where exactly these ruins are to be found?
She said to plot a course south of the city. But we need to be careful. The way I hear it, the place is crawling with monsters. You guys ready to do this?
What? We're setting off already? Oh, can we put our feet up for a wee while first? I'm still jiggled after that trek across the desert.
You put your feet up if you must. I, for one, will be heading for these ruins without delay.
You don't let up, do you, Your Highness?
I merely wish to strike while the iron is hot. If our trip to the ruins proves successful, I shall be the first to buy you a congratulatory beverage.
Now, there's an offer I can't refuse. Let's get cracking.
You're even better at pulling his strings than I am.
All right. Let's make sure we're well prepared. There'll be no beverages for anybody if we don't make it back in one piece.
Yeah, this is definitely the game already started, and they're just kind of throwing you into a specific scenario. There's 5 jobs already for you to try: freelance, all around adventurer, white mage, healing, black mage, obviously, vanguard, defensive tank, monk, offensive warrior. Try to pick up a job that's good on your menu. As your level up increases, into the background a little bit because it's a little blurry, but you kind of get used to that with Switch games. Texture loading also a thing. So yeah, the yellow icon means you got to go there. The red icon is a sub-quest. Monsters outside of towns, defensive abilities, yada yada. Press A in the field to swing your sword. Okay. Let's go left. That's great.